The beginning in the outer worlds does not start on Earth. It does not begin with continents, oceans, or the familiar blue of our sky. It does not begin with rockets rising from launch pads or the rumble of engines. It begins far earlier, in the limitless expanse of human imagination, in the quiet spark of an idea that refuses to fade. It begins with a traveler. A traveler unlike anything humanity had ever built or even dared to dream of building. Not a ship for seas, not a machine for mountains, but a vessel for the unknown, a messenger to the places where no human eye had ever reached. Voyager 1 carries not just metal and circuitry. It carries something far greater, the unshakable curiosity of the species that built it. The relentless desire to explore what lies beyond the horizon. The ancient instinct that once pushed our ancestors across forests, deserts, and oceans, now pushing us into the cosmos itself. It carries the burning need to reach beyond what we see, beyond what we know, beyond the fragile boundaries of our understanding. It carries our longing to be more than the world we were born into. This is Voyager 1, a spark of human brilliance, a monument to imagination, the farthest object ever crafted by human hands. A silent messenger sailing through the void, carrying our hopes, our memories, and the story of humanity itself into the heart of eternity. It rests neither on Earth nor orbits the Moon, nor lingers among the nearby planets of our familiar solar family. Instead, it sails onward alone, unyielding, fearless, utterly silent, drifting deeper into the vast cosmic ocean. A sea without maps, without harbors, without any guarantee of return. A place where even the concept of direction becomes fragile, where the only companions are distance and darkness. In this boundless expanse, the stars glow like distant fires, faint and ancient, scattered across the black like jewels drifting in eternity. Here, time stretches thin, an unbroken thread winding deeper and deeper into infinity. Launched in the warm summer of 1977, Voyager was a fragile dream wrapped in metal and courage. Small, no larger than a family car, yet carrying the hopes of an entire species. Its aluminum frame glimmered in sunlight, gold-plated circuitry shimmering like the heartbeat of a machine that somehow felt alive. Its instruments were simple, its memory tiny, less than what powers a modern calculator. Its power, faint and modest, could barely illuminate a light bulb. And yet within that delicate frame lived something extraordinary, a leap of faith. A belief that humanity could reach beyond its cradle, beyond its own world, and touch the infinite. Voyager carried a promise. A promise that even the smallest spark of human ingenuity could journey where no eye had ever seen, where no imagination had dared to linger. That it could sail past furious storms of radiation, past the titanic gravity of planetary giants, and whisper home the secrets of worlds that existed only as dots in the night sky. And now, more than 4 decades later, Voyager has traveled over 22 billion kilometers from home. A distance so vast, so overwhelming, that numbers crumble when compared to it. Yet still it endures. Its signal, weaker than a candle flicker seen from the moon, travels across the endless dark, crossing a gulf where silence towers like mountains. And somehow, against all odds, Earth still listens. Across deserts, across plains, across oceans, giant radio dishes turn their metal faces toward the void. They strain to catch Voyager's faint heartbeat, decoding a fragile pulse carried across the black sea of space. A signal from a craft that is at once ancient and immortal. Voyager's story is not just about distance. It is about discovery, the thrill of first sight. It is about wonder, the awe of recognizing how vast the universe truly is. It is about courage, the quiet bravery of a machine crossing into the unknown because the humans who built it believed. It is a chronicle of what it means to be human, to dream impossibly large dreams, to reach for what cannot be touched, To dare to leave home and set our hopes upon the edge of forever. In the 1960s, NASA engineer Gary Flandreau noticed a secret written quietly in the heavens. A rare planetary alignment, the outer giants forming a cosmic doorway. Between 1977 and 1980, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune would line up perfectly, an event that happens only once every 176 years. Using their gravity, a single spacecraft could leap from one world to the next, each planet flinging it farther outward like a stone skipping across a celestial sea. Each encounter a slingshot of destiny, a dance choreographed by the invisible hand of the cosmos itself. NASA seized this once-in-a-lifetime moment. Two spacecraft were born, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Twins in design, but each assigned different destinies. They were ambassadors of exploration and wonder, messengers to the planets and to the universe itself, carrying the essence of humanity, our questions, our hopes, our restless yearning to know. Voyager 2 launched first, cutting through the sky with fire and faith. Voyager 1 followed 15 days later, heading toward the mysteries of the outer worlds. The mission was intended to last only 4 years, but destiny had other plans. At Jupiter, Voyager revealed a world alive with motion. Storms swirling in endless color, cyclones larger than Earth, lightning cracking through clouds like veins of fire. Io, once thought dead, erupted with volcanoes, hurling molten rock into the void. At Saturn, Voyager unveiled rings more intricate than anyone had ever imagined. Tiny shepherd moons carving delicate paths through endless arcs of ice and dust. And Titan, cloaked in a thick orange haze, revealed an atmosphere rich with organic molecules, a world that whispered possibilities. Voyager 2 pressed onward, becoming the first and only craft to visit both Uranus and Neptune. Uranus, a tilted ghostly world with twisted magnetic fields, its pale clouds whispering secrets through the dark. Neptune, a sapphire giant of roaring winds, its moon Triton erupting with frozen nitrogen geysers. Distant points of light became living worlds, complex, mysterious, beautiful. And all of it was achieved with computers totaling just 68 kilobytes of memory, guided by a fragile radio signal traveling billions of kilometers. Yet across this impossible gulf, Voyager's whisper still reaches home. Earth listens day and night, straining to catch the faint signal. For Voyager has become more than a machine. It is a message, a promise that beyond the sun lies a universe of wonders. Then came the edge, the heliopause, the invisible border where the sun's warm breath fades and interstellar space begins. On August 25, 2012, Voyager 1 crossed this frontier, its instruments detecting faint plasma waves, echoes of cosmic energy drifting through the eternal dark. Voyager had entered the silent sea between the stars, a realm where time slows, distances stretch, and the sun itself becomes only a distant memory. Now it continues toward the Oort Cloud, a vast halo of icy comets encircling the solar system, a journey that will take nearly 30,000 years to complete. Mountains will crumble. Continents will drift. Civilizations will rise and fall. Yet Voyager will remain, a lone spark drifting through eternity. Its heart, a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, turns the slow decay of plutonium into fading power. With every year, its strength diminishes, instrument by instrument, light by light. By the early 2030s, its final whisper will cross the abyss, a last heartbeat returning home, and then silence. But silence is not the end. Voyager carries something eternal. The golden record, greetings in 55 languages, the sounds of earth, waves, winds, laughter, heartbeats, music from centuries of human creativity, images of life, cities, stars, and the rhythms of our world. The golden record is more than metal and sound. It is a love letter to the cosmos, a testament that we lived, we dreamed, we reached beyond home. Perhaps someday another civilization, or our own distant descendants, will find it drifting through the dark. They will hear us, see us, and know a world that once dreamed of the stars. Voyager 1 is more than a spacecraft. It is a monument to curiosity, a mirror of the human spirit, a bridge between Earth and the cosmos. It transformed distant points of light into living worlds and carried our questions to the edge of forever. Now, as it sails beyond the reach of any sun, Voyager drifts through the vastness, a silent envoy of all we are and all we were, whispering across the cosmic sea, a lone witness to eternity. What lies beyond the stars? Who are we truly? And what